I'm Mark Powell with Osborne Home Group and eXp Realty. Check the description below for my contact info, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a market update. Let's kick things off with a look at the big picture across Colorado. As of April 2025, over 35,000 homes are actively listed across the state, up nearly 24% compared to this time last year. New listings rose by 11%, which means we're seeing more confidence from sellers as the spring market heats up. Despite more inventory, home values are holding steady. The median price statewide sits at around $606,800, a 2.4% increase year over year. That suggests Colorado's real estate market remains resilient, even with rising mortgage rates and economic uncertainty. Another key trend: days on market. Homes are now taking an average of 66 days to sell, up from last year. This gives buyers more breathing room to make thoughtful decisions and encourages sellers to adjust their strategies accordingly. Zooming into Denver, one of Colorado's hottest and most closely watched markets, we're seeing an increase in options for buyers. New listings in March were up by 30% year over year, and active inventory jumped a whopping 41%. That's great news for buyers who were previously frustrated by low inventory and bidding wars. Despite the surge in supply, prices have remained fairly stable. The median closing price is still hovering at $595,000, almost unchanged from earlier this year. We're also seeing a shift in buyer behavior. The average home is spending 19 days on the MLS, up 7 days from last March. This slight slowdown gives buyers more leverage, especially when it comes to inspections, contingencies, and even price negotiations. Overall, Denver is showing signs of balance, not a crash, not a spike, just a market adjusting to current conditions. In Colorado Springs, the story is all about stability. Prices in the Pikes Peak region have remained relatively flat, even as mortgage rates continue to hover around 7%. That's because inventory is growing gradually, which helps meet demand without flooding the market. We're also not seeing any major drops in home values. In fact, the median list price remains close to what we saw this time last year, and sellers are still receiving strong offers when homes are priced correctly. One thing that stands out in Colorado Springs is buyer demand for single family homes, especially those under $500,000. Homes in this range are still moving fairly quickly, making it a strong segment for both buyers and sellers to keep an eye on. If you're a buyer here, you'll find more options now than you did in late 2024. And if you're selling, there's still plenty of opportunity as long as you're priced competitively and your home shows well. Let's break this down into takeaways. For buyers, you're in a much stronger position than you were a year ago. With more listings, slower sales, and price stability, there's less pressure to rush or overpay. This is a window of opportunity to buy smart, negotiate confidently, and avoid the chaos of last year's bidding wars. For sellers, the game has changed. While home values are still solid, buyers have more options. That means you need to bring your A game, price competitively, stage your home, and market effectively. The days of throwing a listing on the MLS and getting 5 offers in 24 hours are behind us for now. Also, make sure you're working with a local expert who understands what's happening in your specific market. Trends can vary a lot between areas like Boulder, Fort Collins, Pueblo, and Highlands Ranch. That's your May 2025 Colorado real estate market update. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or just want to talk about what all this means for your next move, my contact info is in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more local market updates, tips, and home buyer advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.